2001. It lies on the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Up next, it's our main event between the Chicago Bears and the Denver Broncos. We've got ourselves a fight in this one to get back above 500. Week 3 is underway. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Giving this to Harvey. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Harvey once more. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. And if these guys are not careful, he's going to run this opening drive right into the end zone.
Yeah, I think we're seeing and feeling an offensive front and a running back who've come ready to play. This defense, they may want to buckle their chin straps a bit.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. Able to get it to Franklin. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Nix now to throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Opening script working gangbusters so far. 1st and 10 now at the 29. It's Harvey straight ahead. They'll cobble together a yard there. Ruben Hippolyte the second, able to bring him down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. This finds Franklin. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Going for it on fourth, Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this forward to the 19. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Offense is set. First and 10. From the red zone now. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Throwing again, here's Nix. Short pass brought in. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is first and goal.
Bombers, ready. 180, behind.
They are throwing it again. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos finish up an excellent opening series. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Broncos 7, Bears 0. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. Making some progress here. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. Headed out right. And there's a catch for Luther Burden. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears finish off their opening drive. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Play action with Nix. Left side now caught by Sutton. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game. but boy, Brock, what a shot.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Nick's off the play action. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He gets loose down the right side. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mind.
And the kick is no good. An early point after left on the table. Maybe later in this game, it's going to be a moment we look back on.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Return starts from the goal line. He's got a lane up past the 30. And that'll put him up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series.
7-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Here's Williams. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. A give now from the gun. We're working a couple of yards past the line. Christian Harris on the stop.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Third down here, need 8 on the play. They'll throw 3rd and long. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They get 23 on that one. And it'll be 1st down Bears. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
1st down, Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Luther Burden, the guy he was looking for. So that brings up 2nd down. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
Out of the pistol, Williams. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Third and long for him here. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing fourth down.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap to Nix. Completed to his running back. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. We've reached the end of the first quarter. 13-7 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. Going left side. Here's Harvey. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
First down, and they go right back to it. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Nix, quick out wide, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and
So now here's 3rd and 5. Nix from the gun. He's got Sutton complete. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
It was University of Wisconsin, Kate, the first time I heard this term, slow to explode through. And think how good that Badgers run game has been at the college level. Well, they made runs like that look easy. Slow to explode through.
And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, it's Nix. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Here he is on 3rd and short. And he's got it! That's a layout for it, but touchdown! The Broncos go up by 12. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. Returnable from near the end zone. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
What is up? Vegas!
Plowing up the middle. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Williams from the gun. This is Loveland working the right side. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made at the 45.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all to try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Completed over the middle. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Running with Swift out of the gun. On the move, past the 40. Down the left sideline he goes. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. Now Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for Colston Loveland. And now they face 2nd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Here's Williams again. It's his running back. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
So a tough third down upcoming. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Mile High in just a moment. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Again, it's Williams. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Nick's now to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. The rookie out of Washington making that tackle. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
At the 26-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun. And it doesn't fall into the breadbasket. Incomplete pass. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
He has it at the 22. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
1st and 10. At their own 29-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. Short pass brought in. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st and 10 from the 43. Williams to throw. Connecting with his back here, Swift. He gets it forward a little to his 46. Greg Greenlaw getting there for the stop. The Bears decide to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Second and 6 coming up here. Williams will look to throw. On the move, headed right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Ready to go.
To the air yet again. Williams. Is brought in by Burden. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good. Bears. First down.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Swift hauls it in. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down.
12 more yards.
Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
The 25-yard line.
All set now. First and 10. Now here's Williams. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. So it's second down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Another try from the 25. It's second and 10. They are throwing it again. They set up the screen here to Swift. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down Bears. The Bears going to use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Sticking to the air here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jonte Barron has it. And the Broncos make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
He's back to throw. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Here comes the final play of our first half. Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
First down now, ball at the 33. On play action, here's Williams. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Williams set to pass. Looking slant route, complete. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there, and a new set of downs.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
They'll run here on 1st down. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Back-to-back carries here. And they take him down right along the 30. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Blitz coming for Williams. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Second and 10 now. Williams. And this is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away. That brings up 3rd down.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
Third down. Here's Williams. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to start out at their own 35.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've got him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
First play in the drive. Here's Harvey. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Staying on the ground here with Harvey. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
That's good for a Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Nix with it on 1st. This finds Franklin. And they take him down right along the 30.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Nix from the gun. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Bears turn the interception into a drive starting in enemy territory. He's tackled at the 45-yard line.
At the 45-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. He's got it in the red zone. And he won't be able to take it all the way. Got close, though. Out of bounds just shy of that 10-yard line. How about a big hitter? 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. To throw, Williams. Has it in close. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Bears pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears get it back to within 6.
Bears 14.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And he got all on that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Zay Frazier has it. And it's a house call, pick 6, touchdown Chicago. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future. They had somebody there waiting for it that time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears take the lead on that successful kick. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Back to the air, Nix after the pick. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once, and especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
2nd down, here's Nix again. Caught by Pat Bryant. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Shotgun snap to Nix. Finds him over the middle. Bears pick it up, headed the other way. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And a stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They gain 11 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First and 10 from the 43.
What is up?
Another carry for him. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Ready to run. Whiskey.
Back to the well again. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Bears.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Bears football to begin the 4th as they try to hang on to the lead in a close game. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready to run. Yes.
Out of the pistol, Williams has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Now there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Ready to run.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. They were ready for him. They won that battle on the ground. This is backed up to the 9. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Third and 4 coming up now.
Ready to run.
Here's Williams. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal.
Ready, set, on.
They'll try and punch it in. And he takes it into the end zone for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears grow their lead off the turnover. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears grow their lead to 8. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. They give up the middle to Harvey. Crosses midfield, still going. Has a hole left, room to run. All the way, touchdown Denver! The Broncos down by only 2 in the 4th. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
It's gone! And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that 2-point attempt.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. First and 10.
Ready, set. Biggie Angels. Biggie Angels.
Here's Swift to start the drive. And he drives that punt backward on a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5, now second and 5.
Ready, set, on. Here we go. Watch third.
Williams from the gun. Short pass brought in. He is down to the 30-yard line. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
First and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30.
Ready, set. Fire.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I bet you, Kate, if you went back and studied all these runs in the NFL over a course of a season that gained significant yardage, there are plays just like that one where you've got to break a tackle to go eat up those yards.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
Ready, set.
From the red zone now. Setting up the running back screen. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a first and goal.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Give him 4 on that play. So now they've got 2nd and goal. Williams with the sneak. Watching the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal.
All I can really say about that one, Kate, at least he managed to make it out of the end zone. Now staring at a 3rd down at your own 1. Yikes.
One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
What is up?
They'll try him left side. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears push this to an 8-point game. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return coming from the 6. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Oh, no, they get him yet again. That is Kyler Gordon. And the Bears are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46.
What is up?
There's a dive up the middle. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
What is up?
Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Swift, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Bears nearing their 2nd win in the campaign. Third and a lone yard coming up.
What is up?
Staying grounded with Swift. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and that'll be first down Chicago.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Ready to up.
We're going to run here. Kyle Monangai dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Monangai with it. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. That's 2 in a row. They've got 3rd down now coming up.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
They'll run it with Monangai. Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long.
Fair or unfair, I sit in a little bit of a judgment seat next to you up here, Kate, and I got to judge that one. That tells me that coach trusts his defense more than he does his offense in that situation.
So on 4th down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. It's 45 yards he'll try to connect from. So the Bears take this one on the road. And it was a game for fans of high